Hi, Louise Bailey here from Cute Neat Studio. And as mentioned in last videos, I'm catching up on walkthroughs. So this is a grungy junk journal. I hate calling them junk journals because they're not junky. They're just made with stuff that most people would say is junk they're going to throw out. So let's walk through it. I have this lovely silk ribbon I use to tie it. And you can see it's kind of like accordion cascading, I suppose. So this is a little cluster I made. And I love it because it's, you know, the sweet little strawberry and against the kind of grungy magazine papers. This was from a magazine. I cut it out and then turned it into a journaling card. So you can journal on the back of it. And more journaling space. And then here, I'm gonna see if I can just cruise down there a little bit. A little envelope. And these are some bits and bobs I made, and you can journal on the backs of them. They could be little bookmarks, or you can just make little notes on the back, but it's got love, joy, hope. And I love that because it's like these positive, bright, happy words against this kind of grungy-ish backdrop. Got some sparkles here. This was real neat, actually. I put a sticker of a butterfly there, and I decided it was just too bright, I don't know, shiny for what I was looking for. And when I peeled the sticker off, it actually took the design off, and I love that. I am going to get closer with that. So it just left like the image. And here we have some lace, a belly band, a little time card. This is a really neat, I think it's a carton or valance from a vintage estate sale I picked up, and I cut the pieces out because I just love that. It's, you know, I guess 70s. And there's, you can journal on the back of it. And there's some decoupage, lots of happy words, and a little journal card, as well as a library card, and you can use that for journaling too. A little library pocket. There we go. And I adore this trim. I don't have much of it. I think I may not even have any left. I love that trim. It was, again, as a vintage estate sale. Words escape me. And then here is a vintage trim, and that's a little belly band. I'm suspecting one of these meant to go in there. That's probably what that is. There we go. That's better. Some ledger paper. You can journal on that. And this is a little collage flower I made using some dictionary pages from a German dictionary, and then scraps of paper. I just love that because, you know, these are things that normally just get thrown in the trash, little scraps, but I turn them into treasures. Some trim there, journaling space, and I stamped that, kind of giving a little bit of a grunge look. You can journal here. And, you know, journaling doesn't have to just be flat white pages, you know. You can journal here. This is a recipe card. It's kind of cute. Turn into a pocket, so you can put a little recipe there. I think I had a card in there at one point. I'll have to put one in there. It's, oh no, wait, here we go. Oh, silly me. I haven't been through this journal in a while. So that's kind of cool, actually, a little bit different. And it just slips in there. So it gives it a little bit of a dimension, something unique, little hidden pockets, you know? I love that. Then here is, just pop that back in there, a little cluster I made. This is a bookmark a friend of mine in Malta had given me years and years and years ago. I just love it. And it just fits perfectly with this. And you can journal on the back of that. It says good times. Journaling, which folds out so it expands the journal page. This really neat magazine paper I just love those. So they got put in here. This is fun and special. I'm sorry for my lack of videography skills. Little seam binding. And there's a with love, and it's sparkly. You probably might not be able to see that, but it has some sparkle on it. And here, tucked away, let's see, I have it back here. Never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. And I drink this yogi tea all the time, so you'll see these in my journals. And this is some little grungy, grungy little papers. Tuck that in there. This has sparkles on it as well. Mon amour. Amore. Dear memories. Beautiful. It says Paris on it. And have some collage there. Grunged up, which I love. I love everything though. I have bright, happy, colorful journals. You know, I like doing it all. Different styles. And here, about you. And then you can, or whoever you give it, you know, it could be a gift to somebody. Go right on the back. Kind of fun. It's fun to reflect on those types of things too. Bear with me. Slip that in there. There we go. I always become fiddle fingers when I'm doing a video. So, about you. Sparkly, bright flower against this grungy backdrop. Creative. This is a little tiny. It says peace. Lots of positive words. So whoever uses this journal is going to be surprised with positive reinforcement type words as they use this journal, which, you know, we kind of all really need that. Hand-dyed paper. And here's a what was your family like? Current events or topics were discussed, and you can journal on the back of that. This is some collage work I did. Puzzle memories. Just pops in there like that. And another tag bookmark with some butterflies and some more seam binding, and you can journal on there. A little belly band. That's some vintage ribbon. I get a lot of vintage ribbons from estate sales, which I love that because you can't find them anywhere else anymore. So this was neat. This was some ephemera from an estate sale. The Charming Hostess. How to entertain economically and delightfully. But yeah, it's very fragile. So these will be journaling cards. You can journal on that. And why not journal on interesting looking things like this? And this says, we are all made of stars. Very positive and lovely thought. Some collage work there. A little ruffle I made. This is some vintage ribbon. It's really nice. And this is more of, you can journal spaces with hand-dyed paper. This really neat, these clips, you might see them kind of often, but it was just perfect. It's got the perfect vintage look for it. So you can clip pages together, use it as a bookmark. You know, it just comes in handy. Here I've got a vintage postcard. It's not, I think it might be a reproduction, actually. But I do have a lot of vintage postcards. I just like that look in here. There we have lots of ledger paper you can write on. I think this might have been that butterfly that I... No, it was a different butterfly. This butterfly. It's a different... But it does go perfectly, you know? Poetically, I like all the positive words, positive images, but against this grungy background, you know? Even when life is feeling a bit dull and grungy, there's a lot of positive to be found. Fringe, owl... and journal note cards, and that's like it's called a waterfall pocket. Another cluster I made using vintage items. Little pocket, and you've got some more little tickets, pleasure and happiness, but you can write on the backs of those. Well, that one's got a map on it, but you can write on the back of that. And these make great bookmarks. And they're just fun. Find the beautiful. That's what it says. This folds out. That's another little, oh no, this is a pocket, not a pocket, a fold out. So you can expand that and write on there. You can tape a picture or something there. An everyday story. This was an envelope. So there's a little journal card there, piece of paper. It's really more paper than card. You can write on the back of it too. And this side here, I made a pocket, and it's the same one. So it has a back and a front. I made it real kind of organic looking is the word I think I'm looking for, and a ruffle I made. So here is a vintage lace pocket. I love vintage lace. And there's a ruffle, it's actually a layered ruffle that I made. And then this has got time. It's like a little book, so you can journal in there. It's got the flower sparkly if that doesn't show up. So that goes in this little thing here. I'm gonna pull it up actually, so that way it's kind of got like a little dimension. And there's just a little simple kind of piece of paper there, but it actually adds quite a bit with that contrast. And then over here it blends your eye because of this beautiful vintage lace. There's another little pocket, so I put a little tag on that one. And this one is about, what is your earliest childhood memory was your favorite thing to do? And you can also write on the back. So it's kind of like a memento memory type book, memoir, to reflect on your history or document your memories. Timeless, unending, untimely. I don't know what untimely seems weird, but unending. Little pocket again, clusters I made with hydrangea, which is my favorite flower in the world. A little pocket here, and this cute little postcard, journal card I made. It has kindness on it. A little heart I made out of paper. You can write on the back. I made that out of bits of paper. So it's like a cute little collage. And pops in that little pocket with more vintage lace. A little ticket. It's clipped in with this cute little paper clip. Get that a little bit closer. Got zoomed out there. Another pocket. A journal card with that vintage flower. This is a little envelope with the wax seal, and it has some hand-dyed graph paper, quite a few pieces in there. And this one is, what do you remember? So, family history. So those little cards are scattered throughout, which I thought was neat. I like it. Journaling spot. Cute little paper. I made this pocket. Laugh. A little cluster, and you can write on the back. Then right here. These are neat. It's got the days of the weeks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so all 7 days. So you can write some interesting things on there on the front and back. And then there's another piece of paper. That's a piece of paper that pulls out to journal. And a cluster. Favorite holiday you can write. Your favorite season. That's a pocket. Oh no, that's the pocket. I'm so sorry. And you can write on the back of here. And here, describing me. Your occupation, favorite movie, special talent, favorite show, personality. Some places to journal. This is chock full of amazing spots to journal, and then prompts, you know, writing prompts to get you to remember your memories, memoirs. Journaling pocket. I'll have to glue that on a little bit better there, but so the map, and you can write on the back. Little key, little journaling thing. It's an old address book. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember these. I don't know if they make them anymore or not, but back then, I remember I had a little book and you'd write down important addresses on there. Now you just keep it on your phone. Hold on tight to your dreams. So a pocket with some little places to journal. These are just some cute little old calling cards, or tea cards. They call them tea cards. They used to come in tea packs in England, or as well as decorated cigarette boxes back then. But we have an antique shop and we actually sell them. My husband has a bunch. He's from England, from his collection. I am best feature, worst feature. If I could, I would. Place I call home. And another pocket with some nice textured decoration. And another journaling card. Lots of little secret tuck spots too. And this one, the final one, says, something most people don't know about me is... little button accent. That, I say that's it, but gosh, that's a lot. It's a lovely, funky, fun, chunky journal, and designed to kind of capture your memories and so forth. To tie that back, sorry about that. Lots of different types of textures and positive, happy words, pictures. Very natural looking, organic, I think is the word they use. And then it just ties. Really easy to close back up and open. And it's just pretty, you know? It's just pretty just to sit there and kind of be an interesting focal piece if you wanted to display it. All right, well, I hope you liked that one, and bye for now.